So for today's outdoorsing, we're going hunting chanterelles. The only place where we know where to find them. Also, there's a bunny rabbit. Let's see how close the bunny rabbit will let us get to him before he runs away. Not that close. He'll be back though. I'm the dad-squatch today. So yeah, let's go find some chanterelles before the rain and thunderstorms are supposed to get here. Alright, we're in the sticky part. Said wild strawberries you spotted?
Yep.
Says he knows.
Back in the ground.
Back in the ground. Probably under my feet too. Wild strawberries are tasty, but they're very tiny. They're very hard to like pick, and I've never been worth it for me. Anyway, you can see it's getting a little stickier in here. How many years ago was it they cut this?
5.
Yeah, so this was cut pretty much 5 years ago. And you can see what's... Yeah, allegedly this was... When I was growing up, this was all heavily wooded. And then maybe 5 years ago or so, it got cut, like, right back to the bone. But as you can see, it's sort of growing up again. You will occasionally see a deer in here. Usually when you're being quieter than I'm being. But fortunately, he says we want to look out for bear too. And that's true. I see a bear in here now and again. But I don't think we're going to see any deer. Because they tend to run away before you get too far in there. Anyway, fortunately, we're hunting mushrooms, which tend not to jump up and run when you come across them. So, yeah, right down here, if we were going to see a deer, we'd see it by now, I think. So, alright, found a mushroom. But what kind of mushroom? Orange top. You get some slug action going on there. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't kind of behind on my mushroom game, identification game, honestly. So right in here is where we would often find some chanterelles, but so far I haven't seen any. But let's continue down into here. If all else fails, there's this spot down by the river that, if there's chanterelles here today, they'll be there. It's been a little dryish lately, but it's about to get very wet. I guess it's going to rain later today, and according to the forecast I was looking at, it's going to rain for the next week. The other vegetation is conspiring to hide the mushroom.
Could be lots of raspberries.
Lots of raspberries. These blackberries or raspberries?
I think they're blackberry.
Blackberry?
I think.
Whatever they are, we'll have to come back and pick them before the bears do. We'll leave some for the bears, of course. Anyway. Ooh. Yeah, when they first cut this, you could walk down here pretty easy. And did some deer hunting in here. And it's pretty good to go deer hunting in. I've only ever gotten one deer, and it was out of here. And it was before it was cut, so I don't know what that means. But anyway. We're having fun with pricker bushes. Look at the prickers on those. There's an ant too. I was in here one day a couple years ago, and I had a bunch of chanterelles and mushrooms. Except I had them in some plastic bags. I had them in plastic bags. And I thought I'd take a shortcut out of here through basically just like acres of thick thorn bushes. And the bushes, well, they shredded me, but they also shredded my bag. So I barely got these mushrooms out in my shredded plastic bags. Well, maybe my chanterelle spot was down this way a little bit. It's hard to tell when it gets overgrown. I shouldn't say overgrown, but grown in here. Maybe it was along here, so maybe we'll have some better luck. You can, folks at home can search with us. Nothing yet. Fortunately, chanterelles are pretty easy to spot, being bright yellow. What's that? Not a chanterelle, but interesting. What do we got here? A yellow boy. That's not a chanterelle. And if it was a chanterelle, I think it's a little buggy for my taste. So, well, the slug's gonna have it. The bugs haven't been too nightmarish yet. That's good. Let's wait until we get a little further down. So we spotted something also interesting. You see this log? How it looks like it was sitting there. And something moved it and put it over there. Now, I'm not Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett man, but it almost looks like a bear was digging for bugs there and moved that log. Who knows? Somebody does, but not me. What do you think, dad-squatch? Bear?
Bear.
He thinks bear.
That's how they usually forage for worms.
Oh, yeah. To go fishing.
Grubs.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe we'll see, said bear. That log also looks suspiciously bear mauled. Dunno. Anyway, that's where we want to go chanterelling. Down this way. Sometimes I flush a critter when I'm walking down here, so maybe we'll get lucky. Probably not with all the talking we've been doing. Talking also helps keep bears away. And black bears in Vermont are not particularly dangerous unless you get between them and their cubs. I didn't bring anything to deter bear, but I did bring a guy who's slower than I am, so I'm okay. The other thing is, a little while ago I went to this like nature walk where they taught us how to identify black birch trees, which I guess you can use to make some tasty tea. I've been coming by what I think might be black birch trees, but I don't really know. They look like yellow birch trees, or not black birch trees. Getting the thorn bush action here. Oop. Hey, what's that? Just a yellow gone by fern, which if you're hunting chanterelles in the woods is always a bit of a disappointment. I think you found a chanterelle, and upon closer inspection, dirty old leaf. We're getting to that area where I usually find some mushrooms if they've been found. So I'm going to turn this off. Hopefully when I turn it back on, I'll have found some. No chanterelles yet, so this might be one where we get skunked. But it wasn't a bad little walk in the woods, and it's not over yet. I did not bring any of my fishing gear. I have finally come around to the conclusion that if you're going to go fishing, that's all you're going to do. You're just going to focus on fishing. So we're foraging today, so I didn't bring any fishing gear. But boy, this The stream looks so nice. I've featured this brook on many outdoorsman videos before, so nothing new here, but it's always good to visit it. So a lot of times we will find the chanterelles in this field of ferns here. What you do is you just kind of go through just to smooth the ferns a little bit, look for anything yellow. And quite often what you will have spotted is a dead leaf or something like that, but boy, if we do find a chanterelle, that'd be great. But I almost don't think we're going to find one today. Because as I've been saying, if we were going to find one, we would have found them back there. Because that's usually where they pop up pretty consistent. So. But it's nice down here. Very peaceful, very good. Ferny. You like ferns.
No chanterelles.
No chanterelles.
But turkey feathers.
Turkey feathers, a shit ton of turkey feathers. What we got? Turkey feathers. Looks like a turkey had
his last meal.
Had a rough day. Are there anything worth filching? Put them in the box. You can make a horrible, horrible tea out of turkey feathers.
Oh God.
No, you can't. Don't do that. If you do it, film it and send it to me so I can laugh. Oh, here comes the rain. I thought we'd get out of here before this happened, but it looks like not. So.
Well, we're down through here too.
Alright.
Oh yeah. This is his last meal.
Okay, well, we're going to keep looking for chanterelles and other interesting things, and we're probably going to get wet. Alright, we're at the end of our usual chanterelle fishing run. We've come to this bridge, which I get increasingly less comfortable with it every year. I don't think it's used anymore by anybody, really. What? Tracks? He's dad-squatch says he sees bear tracks. I also think I see something bear related. Trigger warning if you don't like poop. Butterflies on turd, isn't that poetic? I think so. That's probably bear, it might be coyote. You notice there's like hair in it, so I don't know. Again, not a Daniel Boone tracker man, but very, very possibly bear. What kind of tracks were you looking at? Let's go see what dad-squatch said for tracks. What? Maybe you said tire tracks. You say tire tracks? Tire tracks, not bear tracks. Let's take our usual way out of here. No big deal. I did find a nice chicken in the woods in here one day. What is that? I just noticed that. It's been there a while. It's like a boat, maybe part of a car. See that red thing back there?
No.
It's like some red metal thing. Where? Not far, right there.
Oh,
what is that?
let's say probably a piece of mowing.
Oh, what a, almost looks like a boat, but hard to tell.
Yeah, it is a boat.
A boat.
The fuck's the boat doing right there?
Oh, it's been there a while though.
Yeah.
First time I've noticed it.
Huh.
Anyway,
Have
looks
you
like,
tried going down the river in it?
I don't know. I don't think Gilligan got off the island on that one.
No. Huh. Ooh.
Anyway, we learn something new every day down here. Alright, we made it out of the wilderness. We are chanterelles. We did find some turkey tails. Literal turkey tails. Don't make tea out of turkey feathers. Don't do it.
Oh, come on. Why not?
Because it'd be gross and we'd hate it. Well, a few people at home want to do it. Like I said, film it, send it. It'll be funny.
Will Gibbons used to eat them.
Turkey tails?
I'm sure he did.
We're certain someone used to eat turkey tail. Anyway, it's not raining yet either. At least not on us. But I expect that's going to change. You can tell it in the air. So, alright, unless we come across something interesting, I think that's the video. Like and subscribe and share and all that.
We can certainly eat at certain times. So like first thing in the morning when you pull them out.